Story time. You guys already know it's going to be crazy, so buckle in. A few years back, me and my boyfriend and some of my friends, we decided to go camping in Ginny Springs, like northwest of Orlando. Big, huge natural spring campsite in Florida. Very popular. We rent out a 12-passenger van. We drive up there. We check in and... I had so much sex on this trip. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking about it. Anyways, we check in. They give us our campsite number. We're walking to the campsite. It's a far walk. We don't even make it to the camp. We don't even make it to the campsite before I had my first sexcapade. We were walking past these log cabins by the water, and my boyfriend's like, "Oh, this is so nice." Mind you, my he's 6'1", Colombian Italian. I believe he still had long hair then, like long hair down the middle of his back. Abs, whole 9 yards, everything, full package. He's a man, like a man, okay? Like trade the fuck down. Anyways, we're walking. He's like, "Oh, this is nice. Let's go check it out." So I'm kind of scared. I'm like, what if someone's in there? We check and see if the door's unlocked. The door's unlocked. Me and my boyfriend and like two of my friends go in there. We're checking it out. Cool, whatever. They walk out the door and my boyfriend closes the door behind them, locks the door. He's like, "Get on the bed, take your clothes off." I'm like, "What?" What? This is someone's place. When we walked in, it had like a note on the bed that said like, "So-and-so, welcome to your room." So it was probably unlocked, waiting for them to come to their room. So I'm like freaking out. He's like, "Don't worry, I'll make it quick. So I listen like a dummy. I take my clothes off. We start getting it on. My friends are like jumping up, looking in the window. We ain't even fucking care. We ain't stopped. We getting it on. We got it on. We had sex in these people's bed. We took a shower in their shower. We dried off with their towels, used their soap, and then we left. We didn't even make it to the campsite yet. Fast forward, we get to our campsite. We set up the tent. It's like this huge 7-8 person tent. Has 3 bedrooms, you know. It has like these zip up dividers that you can turn into like bedrooms or whatever. I think we set up into like 2 portions. That was like a living room and then like the sleeping area. One of my friends slept in the living room part. My other friend, Shy, she's blind. She sleeps on the other side of me. And then my friend Lewis sleeps in between me and her, and my boyfriend sleeps on the other side of me. I think at some point of the night, my friend Lewis ended up getting up and going into the other tent with my other friend. So I wake up in the morning, birds are singing, sun is up, and I feel his sword poking me. So I'm like, okay, cool, nothing out of the normal. It's morning, you know, I understand. I know what the deal is. Cool, whatever. But I'm like, stop it, okay? Because my blind friend is sleeping next to me. So he whispers in my ear and he's like, "She can't see." So I'm like, no, babe, what the fuck? I'm like, stop it, stop. But mind you, at the same time, I'm like, babe, stop it, stop. You know, backing that thing up on him. Y'all don't be judging me. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about, ladies. When you do that little whine, trying to pretend you sleep. I'm like, babe, stop it. Stop. I think at some point he grabbed me. We start kissing. We're making out. Cool, whatever. He gets to tipping, like we're going at it. At some point I look over and my blind friend Shy, she's laying with her arms folded, looking up at the ceiling like this. All around me are familiar. So I'm like, I don't know if she hears us or what the fuck is going on, but I was about to die. I'm like, oh my God, no. So I'm like, we not doing this. I was like, we need to get up and go to the car. Okay. So we get up, we go to the passenger van, plenty of room. No one's in there, thank God. Mind you, when I have sex, I'm normally not loud. I may be a little vocal, like I may, you know, talk a little dirty here and there, but I don't really be loud. For whatever reason, I was loud that morning, okay, in that van, okay? I was not holding back, okay? We was going to town, okay? We was rocking that van. Do you hear me? Fogging up the windows, whole 9 yards. Like, it was amazing. It was amazing. Okay. Whew. We put our clothes back on. We start laughing about it. We're talking about it. And then we remember that there's a convenience store on the campsite and it had like a little restaurant, like a little deli in there. So we're like, oh, let's go get some breakfast. Like they got little sandwiches there, you know, and I started telling them, I was like, I saw the menu yesterday. I think they had like a bacon, egg and cheese something, right? They got this, they got that. And we started talking about what we're going to eat for breakfast. We get there, we pull up, we park. My boyfriend gets out and then and I'm like turning off the car and stuff. And as I'm getting out, my friend pops up in the back seat and is like, hey, can y'all get me one of those bacon, egg, and cheese things?
Close that mouth.
When I tell you, I was in there like,
Close it. Close your mouth.
all right, you don't want to close it? I was so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed. I'm like, how the fuck were you in this car the whole time and did not say nothing? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the actual fuck is going on? I wanted to die. I wanted to melt away into absolute nothingness. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll get you that. So I gave him a sandwich, and yeah, that was our morning. Y'all, I was so embarrassed. He didn't mention it. He didn't talk about it. We didn't talk about it. I did bring it up like a year or two later and asked him about it, and he laughed about it. But he claims he didn't hear anything. He claims he was asleep the whole time. I'm like, boy, there ain't no way in hell. There ain't no way in hell. Maybe he's just saying that to spare me my embarrassment. But that was such a funny trip. We had so much more sex on that trip, but I just wanted to share that story because I was thinking about it and it's so funny. I laugh every time I think of that story. So let me know if y'all ever had any moments like that. Have y'all had any embarrassing sex stories? Yeah, I want to hear some embarrassing sex stories in the comments. Anyways, love you guys. Bye.